Today I wanted to sit down and kind of brainstorm where we actually want to live when we move to LA. So to give a quick update on the visa process, there is none, so there isn't a major update yet. We're still waiting on our interview date. It's looking like it'll be probably like winter. So yeah, before that happens, you naturally start thinking about where you actually want to put down roots. So LA, as you know, probably, maybe, is essentially dozens of mini cities in one. So every neighborhood comes with trade-offs. Saying yes to one location feels like, to me, saying no to another, and saying no to another maybe opportunity. I think it's really, really hard. But yeah, before I kind of dive in, just a quick disclaimer, this is just me kind of thinking out loud and sharing our initial brainstorm. I already know LA quite well, I would say, for a newbie, and I kind of know what to look out for. So please be nice, because I know that a lot of people might get very opinionated on neighborhoods, and yeah, it's just me thinking out loud here. Yeah, and also I think I have to remember that this is just our first year. It's not a forever decision, and in the beginning, moving across the world is all about compromise while you kind of integrate. So I think the first year is going to be just see. I think we're just going to see where it goes, really. So the first area on our radar, which I know, again, some people might advise against, is West Hollywood/Hollywood, specifically though near Runyon Canyon. The big pro here is the proximity to the film industry, to Burbank, for my husband, meaning you can get around quickly. But the main draw for us is really the Runyon Canyon. Coming from London, where we're spoiled by parks, having daily access to nature is a huge, huge priority for us. And for our mental health, as you can see, I do all of my videos in the park. I'm here every morning. It's been such a blessing this summer. I think we've had like 3 months of summer, which is crazy, and I've been just enjoying it. And I kind of want to transfer that lifestyle to LA. So yeah, I think ideally we'd love to be walking distance to the trail. Looking at apartments right now, it actually seems fairly affordable compared to other areas, and we've stayed there before while on vacation. We are fully aware of the cons. It can feel less safe in certain pockets, and there's a high homeless population. But again, as a starting point for year one, it's definitely worth talking about, and it's definitely in the conversation. So then, having that said though, we do love the beach. I know a lot of people living in LA say they rarely go even to the ocean, but being near the water is a huge dream of ours. Traffic from the west side heading inland toward Burbank or West Hollywood can be brutal. I've been through it. It's a nightmare. But areas like Vista, for example, or streets around Del Rey sound incredible. Imagine being able to cycle straight to the beach on weekends. I think it will be such a game changer. Prices are definitely higher there, right at the top of our budget, or maybe even slightly over, but it feels like a genuine leafy neighborhood. There are great parks, even like solid schools for later down the line, maybe, if it's in the cards for us. And it feels like somewhere we could stay long term. I actually have an acquaintance, and he has been living there with his wife, I think for a couple of years, and they have never really moved away. All right, so right next door is Culver City. The downside with Culver City is that you lose the immediate access to nature. You're just not right by the beach, or you're not steps from a major high like Runyon, so you'd still have to drive to get outdoors, kind of. But what we do love about Culver City is its downtown center. LA is just not walkable at all. So having a charming central hub where you can actually walk around to coffee shops and restaurants, and just, even if you don't spend too much time there, but just for me having the feeling of having a walkable area, while even still being relatively close to the west side, makes it a really strong contender. So it is really funny because before we really started researching properly and when we came to LA for vacations, Silver Lake and Los Feliz were actually at the top of our list. We've, of course, visited before, and on paper, I do love the artsy, slightly rougher edge of the east side, but when we were actually there, it just didn't click for my husband and me. I expected like more of a cute side street here and there where I can wander down, but to me it really felt like a very high street heavy area, without any cozy hidden neighborhood corners. So I know so many people swear by the east side, and I know a lot of locals who swear by it, but it's just, I don't know, something just doesn't feel right. Maybe it'll click for us one day, but right now it's just not really where our hearts are leading us. I don't know, there might be a reason. So yeah, honestly, those are my initial thoughts about neighborhoods, about moving. It's really just a very brief brainstorm. I'm so excited to move, and it's really exciting sometimes looking at some apartments, and it's an exciting time. So I thought I'd share this with you, what I have in mind at the moment. I would definitely love to hear your experiences. If you live in LA, if you've lived in LA, if you're also moving to LA. And again, at the end of the day, a lot of it comes down to what apartments are actually available, and we'll just be grateful to find a place that feels like home, at least for the first year, and then we'll see how it goes. Wishing you a lovely day from sunny London.